Good morning, beloved. I hope you have a beautiful sleep, and to some other world is a good day. Yeah, but here in Africa, Namibia, it's a good morning. Yes, I'm just on my way to the bank to go and do some savings. Yeah, I just thought this morning to share with you. I just thought of leaving my crown like this, and I thought of just sharing with you. Many of you who probably from Namibia and from other part of the world who have met me, I used to wear extensions and I used to look pretty beautiful. But then some few years back, I did what I just decided to go Locs. Okay, the background you see here, it's a corrugated iron house. Very beautiful inside. It's for a charity organization. I'm a humanitarian. I'm running a charity. Even this morning, some of the children brought me wild fruit. They will be like, Meme Launa, meaning Mom Launa, I brought for you a wild fruit, and really, and in exchange I have to give him bread. Even if he had not brought me that wild fruit, I was definitely going to give him bread, because they know this place as their place of safety, as a place where they can just come and just get love and just get a bit of encouragement, motivated, empowered, and a piece of bread with or even something to eat. And as I was okay, I'll come back to my hair. But I just thought of sharing with you this. As I was giving this boy uh, bread, he gave me a wild fruit, so I have to give him bread. Then I was reminded of a message I'm going to preach today. I'm also a preacher about money, the beauty of having money as a child of God, or as a Christian in general, or as a person in general. And then it reminds me of a scripture that says, if you don't work, you don't eat. And I was like, this boy just know um, how to get something to eat. Because definitely this boy knows that if I go to Memelona with this orange fruit, even before, whether I have orange fruit or not, she was going to give me bread. But he was so smart enough to use his orange fruit, or rather wild fruit, as an exchange, or as a transit, or as a reason for him to come. And I was like, this boy is very smart. I don't know how many of us, you want something, but you are not doing something. You are not standing up. So this boy stood up this morning and said, I'm going to get bread. And I packed for him bread, and I told him, go and eat at school, because he's going to afternoon classes. So really, let's know how to work hard, and God will give us in return. All we need is just to work. All we need is just to rise up and do something. All we need is just, probably you are a writer. I'm about writing my books, 2 books. Probably you are a songwriter that I am. Whatever you can do, just do it, and the Lord will definitely reward your strength and your ability. Yeah, back to my crown, my beautiful crown. Yeah, as a child, I grew up with mom, and life wasn't that great. Mom suffered stress and depression, so I'm a middle child, and I think I was too quiet, and I think I resembled more her, and probably, let me say, the enemy took advantage of my uh, is it introvert temperament, or rather introvert personality, and yeah, I was sometimes beaten even for my siblings' mistakes, and I never understood why would mom treat me like that. And one faithful day, mom just sent me. I grew up in the north, like I stayed there for some few years, like 2 3 years. And when I came back, I couldn't speak the language they speak, and I just couldn't understand her so well. I was used to the aunties, because I grew up from one home to another. I don't know why I was taken away, but me and my older sibling were taken away, and the other sibling stayed with mom. So uh, Then one day, mom just sent me to go and buy. I think she sent me to buy butter, and I thought she meant uh, powder soap, washing soap. And I went to buy that soap, and when I came, mom just started yelling at me and like, I didn't send you this, blah 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 blah, and she took a bunch of keys and she just hit me here. If you see here, she just hit me in the middle of my in the on my on the is it the crown? Yeah, on the crown of my head, and blood gushed out, and she told me that when my stepdad come, I shouldn't tell stepdad that she beats me, and it was very bad. Blood was flowing. So she didn't take me to the hospital. She just washed me, I think, with hot water and just house remedy. Imagine that was in 1982. We speak of 1982. And I was never taken to the hospital. And in 2007, I got so ill. I was just having some imbalance, becoming sometimes too dizzy, and I could just not describe exactly what I was. And then one day the doctor just do a test, and then the doctor asked me, were you involved in a car crash? And I'm like, no. Yes, I was in a car crash, but this could not affect me. Then I remember I was beaten by mom, and never were I taken to the hospital. So this thing probably affected me somewhere in my head, but glory be to God, I'm still alive. 1982, and this is 2017, November. Um, I just now the problem started like when I go to the salons, when they like weave me, I will get a very pain, very abnormal pain, like I'm burning, especially the crown of my head. Yeah, there was another also part where she hit me here. I went to play and I forgot that I was sent. In the village,